Stick on, break.
So what, we get drunk. So what, we smoke weed. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what, we go out.
Hey, let me get a lighter,
That's how it's
please.
supposed to be.
Cause you know I'm high.
Alright, y'all. I'm tired of making these videos. Dez Bryant. Again. Top of the conversation. I mean, up top. I just can't get up off of him. I seen the whole thing with Jason Garrett, you know. Everybody done seen that. So, and what he said was pretty much the way it boiled down was he was like, well, you know, all the compliments, you know, we love Dez, he's done great things, blah, blah, blah. And like Mark Holmes said, but this is where I got to stray off from Mark Holmes. And he pretty much cleared it up for me, you know, from what I got from it. I don't know what you guys took from it, if you done seen it. If you ain't seen it, jump on and watch. I think Law threw it up, Law Nation. I know he's got it up. Y'all can check out Cowboys blog. He's probably got it up by now. Mark Holmes talked about it. He don't clip up, but if you want, jump on Twitter. You can find it right there. Anyway, what he said was pretty much they're creating competition in all positions, whether it be, you know, on the line, you know, to where you got competition with Chaz Green now. You know, I don't even want the guy back, but whatever. That's you guys. I mean, you guys need to let me know what you think about that man too, because I'm telling you, Chaz Green, that dude is he's a mess, man. But other than that, he's like he didn't really beat around the bush too much. He I don't get why everybody's making such a big deal about it. He said, and I quote, that he will be there. He's part of the plan next year to be there and to be part of the competition, you know. And that these guys are there to complement yet create competition in the receiver position, but not the number one. You know? And if you listen to what Stephen Jones said yesterday, they thought, and I quote, they thought it would be a good idea, you know, being the Terrence Williams situation, that they, you know, needed to go ahead and address that position, because, you know, you can't ever predict an injury, you know what I'm saying? You can't predict that this guy's gonna come back and play at his peak, you know, you can't predict that, and it's just one of those things, man, you can't predict it, but, anyway, I'm gonna cut you through this little video real quick, and, let you see,
Gonna get it right, Ryan. See the snow. I'm telling you, Ryan, see the snow.
And I'll probably throw them up, you know, on the screen afterwards. But let me know what you think about this video, you know.
Yeah. Gonna get it right, Ryan. See the snow. I'm telling you, Ryan, see the snow. Gonna get it right, Ryan. See the snow. I'm telling you, Ryan, see the snow.
Oh, shit. Back already, huh? Anyway, what do you think about my man right there? Sporting a Zeke crop top, you know, talking about he gonna put it down, rain, sleet, or snow, you know, it don't matter. He's out there putting that work in, you know, and I gotta give it to him, man. I love Dez Bryant. I love what he does. Excuse me. But he's just, man, he's out there putting in that work, you know. He wants to better our football team, like Jason Garrett said, you know. He wants to be that competitor that helps us get down the road, you know. He wants to be the guy that, you know, you go to and bam, you make that big play, you get them points, you know, yards and catches. I really don't care about all those. I mean, obviously you want to catch the ball, but, you know, as far as the yards go, I could care less how many yards he gets as long as he's maxing on them touchdowns, you know. And that's pretty much what he's trying to do, you know. He's working hard. I ain't seen a video yet. I ain't heard an interview that ain't even working out, you know. Every time I hear from Dez Bryant, he's going hard, you know. He's trying to to be the best he can for the boys, you know, because he wants to be here for life.
Gonna
And
get
if you
it
notice
right,
in the
man.
video
See
on
the
the
snow.
top,
I'm telling you, Ryan, slay the snow.
you know, it shows Dez throwing up the X and the 8-8 and the star, you know. That's all you're ever going to see from Dez is the star. I believe Dez was born and raised, you know. So, but I'm going to kick you to this next video real quick. And this is another one of our receivers. And this is, but, you know, you just check this out.
You made plans, I've made problems. We were sleeping back to back. You know this thing wasn't built to last. It's good on paper, picture perfect. Chase
Caught me again. Anyway, yeah, so that's what he's been doing. It sounds like my man over there singing some Spice Girls. I don't know. I don't know what this younger generation is into, man. These cats are something else. But, you know, look at that. I mean, self-explanatory. That man over there singing Spice Girls in the back of somebody's SUV. And it might be in the hospital right there next to Terrence Williams. Terrence Williams probably back there singing backups with him. You know? Anyway, man, that shit... I don't know what to say about it. I mean, you can see one's going hard and one ain't. That's clear as day, you know. He ain't stopping. He's not stopping. He's not going to give up. He's not going to stop striving to be the best he can be for this, you know. And he's rocking my man right here, you know, Zeke Elliott. He got the crop top going. You know, he's supporting his team. He's behind Dak. He's, you know, 110% behind Zeke. Yeah, I mean, he's an all-around team player, man. He wants us to win. And what he's doing right now is he's focusing mad on his game right now to where he can help us take that big Lombardi, you know, that big dumbass trophy. We want it, another one. You know, we want that number 6 in our trophy case. You know, I got all 5 rings in a case, you know, my dad built for me. This real nice case. But there's 5 rings in there, you know. I want that 6th one in there. I want to get it in there before he goes. I want him to see that one last Super Bowl, you know. And he's probably got a good amount of time left, you know, at least a few more years left in him. But you know, he's had his problems, you know, health issues, health wise. But he's still going strong. And hopefully I can be there one last time to root for him, you know, Super Bowl wise, because that's my first memories was rooting for our Super Bowls, you know, 93, 92, 95, you know. I remember all those clear as day, you know. I remember Rocket Ismail killing it in the playoffs, you know. I remember all that. And I mean, I want one more time, you know, have that one more experience with him. And you know, I don't know what would make me happier, you know, than to watch one more Super Bowl with him. That being said, guys, I mean, I don't know what you guys think about it, but I definitely want to see that 8-8 on the field. You know, I'm a big Bryant supporter, you know, and every time, just know this, every time the Cowboys have won a Super Bowl, every time, never, ever in the history of us winning Super Bowls did this not happen, okay? That number 8-8 was on the field every Super Bowl. Think about that one. What do you get out of that? You know, because, I mean, statistics show, and about every 20 years is when we repeat. And it's usually when we get, you know, that receiver, that good QB, and that elite running back behind that offensive line. And that defense, we finally got the defense almost this close. You know, we need a good linebacker, you know, we need a good hole plug right there on the line. And that would set us off, man. Just a little bit of depth. A little bit of depth right there. We already got the offensive line depth. Just need a little defensive line depth, and if we can slide that in this draft, you know, because we've set it up to where we can draft and we don't have to cut nobody. We don't have to cut anybody right now. We don't need anybody else. We don't need any more tools from the free agency. We got good ones, you know. Old boy can block for Tom Brady. What's his name? The hell's his name? I can't remember his name. It ain't important, but I'll remember it soon enough. Don't scrutinize me too bad, guys. I'm trying to think of it. I can't. It's right there. I just can't get it out. But anyway, if he's good enough to block for Tom Brady, and he's good enough because, you know, y'all know how Tom Brady does it. You know, he drops back. You know, looks around. You know, I didn't have my coffee this morning. You know. He sets it back down, takes a couple sips, reads a magazine, you know, flips through the new, you know, Rolling Stone magazine, because, you know, his face probably on the cover of that, you know. And so he's looking at himself real quick. He gets up, oh, Amendola's free, there you, bam, you know. Man's got forever. I think the longest I've seen him clocked to have time to throw the ball was 12 seconds. 12 seconds to throw the ball. You might as well have 25 minutes back there. Yeah, an average quarterback with a decent line. I mean, a decent line that'll take you to the playoffs. I mean, almost every time, all right? They get, on average, tops, and I mean tops, like 4 or 5 seconds. That's it. This man's getting 12. Are you kidding? Almost every time. Every time. And we got one of those guys. I'll take that as support any day of the week. I'll take that as depth any day of the week. I'll take, you know, the supporting second string, or not second string, we're in number 2 receivers, all right? But, you know, that could be second string. You never know. They might not, you know, win out over our current receivers. You guys don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what's going to happen. You know, they're over there to compete for their spot. And the more competition they create, the better the starter will be. It's their theory. So the question is who's going to start? We already know they're taking number 2 spots. They're not taking number 1. Enough said. Even if you do draft a receiver, let's say you draft the top one, Calvin Ridley. Let's say you draft Calvin. He comes here. You're not going to put him at your number 1. You're not going to do it. You want him to get used to your scheme. You want him to get used to your system. And you want him to get used to your quarterback, most importantly. All right? And if those things don't happen, what happens now? Our current receivers are having trouble with this. I mean, unless this guy's just a gift from God, which is, you know, 1 in a million. Don't ever happen. That's Zeke Elliott right there, you know. How often you going to get one of those? You're not. It don't happen. But anyway, long story short, guys, I think he's going to be there. Actually, I know he's going to be there. I mean, you guys can't say otherwise. I mean, it's already been said. Garrett made it pretty clear that he is going to be there, and that, you know, hey, maybe not the season after, you know, maybe not the 2019 season, he might not be there, but I guarantee you, Dez will be there all 2018. Every bit of it. He's just going to be there. And I can't stress anymore, man. I'd rather have that man that's out there throwing his abs out, you know, repping it, saying, hey, look at me, I'm staying in shape, I'm doing everything I can to better my game, to make sure that none of that ever happens to me again. He's still in his 20s, guys. The guy's not 35. He ain't Jason Witten. I mean, get up off of him, man. Get off of him. I'm telling you right now, I can still run the 40 and under 4.4, and I'm 32, okay? It's not that hard to keep yourself in shape, alright? Yeah, they take some bumps and bruises, and maybe that's the reason I can still do it. Because, you know, I can take all the bumps and bruises in the NFL and all that, but as far as, you know, playing ball before all that, I played as long as I could play, you know. I played flag football up. And I mean, I started to play the girls' game, you know. it wasn't even in school, you know, it wasn't scholastic anything. And two of my teams that I played for were before, you know, like real early, where you weren't even technically supposed to be playing, but you know, we had teams, so we played, and I've been playing my whole life, and I love the game. I love the game, and I know what true talent looks like. And the man has true talent. I mean, he always has, and he will for many more years to come. I believe Dez will be playing well into his 30s. I think he'll be playing till he's at least 33, maybe big weeks at 35. I don't think he'll go past 35 though, you know, if he makes it that far. But I mean, yeah, within the next few years, he might, because he's been in a long time, man. You guys got to think, he's been in 8 years. He came in when he was what, 20? I mean, he's not old. He's just experienced. You know, we need that. We need that. We can't lose Dez Bryant's experience. He knows all the defenses. He knows the way they set up. He knows who's strong. He knows who's not. He knows who's fast. He knows who's not. You know, he knows who's physical. He knows who's not. He knows all of this. He knows the ins and outs. And he is a very key piece of our system. You know, we can't lose him. You know, until we instill that knowledge from him to someone else, we need him. Period. And I'd rather have him than the guy sitting there singing with Terrence Williams with some Spice Girls, you know, duet. I gotta say, man. I gotta say, how many touchdowns did Witt get? Not as many as Dez. How many touchdowns did Terrence Williams get? Not as many as Dez. What about Butler? Beasley? Huh. Hannah? No. Brown? Huh. Dez had more touchdowns than every receiver on our team last year. Think about that one. Just think about it. He had more touchdowns than all these receivers you guys are saying were better than him last year. He had more touchdowns than the great Julio Jones. He had more touchdowns than Alshon Jeffrey. So again, you guys are knocking somebody that you could never match. Ever. Never. And none of the receivers in this league have matched or will ever. Never. It's not going to happen. He's got the top receiver by almost 30 feet. That's a lot, huh? I'm pretty sure I threw one of the links in my description. If I didn't throw the video up myself, it might be up. I think I threw the video up. If not, it's in the link. Just look it up. But anyway, man, I want to thank you guys, you know, for subscribing. I know I ain't got very many, but hey, it's building up. You know, I came from 0 to what I got now. I got like 8. I'm trying to get, you know, as many as I can, but I'm trying to get better at these videos too, man. I got to upgrade some of my equipment. I don't take donations or nothing yet, but if I ever do, it'll be strictly to go towards the channel. You know, I want to try to get, you know, get up there with the top guys, you know, Law, you know, Jobu, Mark Holmes, Cowboys Blog Joe, you know, Foots, DMV Cowboys, you know, E2 Blue. And I just, you know, I want to get up in there with these guys because I love talking football, man. I love Dallas Cowboys. You know, I've always have, I always will. You know, you cut me open right now, I probably bleed silver and blue. You know, I don't think there's anything else that runs in my veins but Cowboys football. So, but anyway, man, thank you guys for watching. Remember, smash that like button because all them likes get the videos seen by more people. You know, you can have as many subscribers as you want. That's not going to get your video seen by more people. The more likes you have on a video, the more likely it will be to be seen. And so just remember, smash that like button. if you guys have not subscribed to all the guys I just named, go hit that subscription, hit that bell. They're very informational, you know, and they got some good points, you know, and some of them I agree with, some of them I don't, you know, but get up off Mark Holmes too, man. Some people, you know, some people get the wrong information sometimes, and you can't hate them for it, you know. You can't hate them for it. And running your mouth and calling them a clickbait, I don't even know what that means, man. I mean, call me old school, but y'all guys gotta grow up, man. Just grow up, straight up, man. This is all for us to talk, you know, to interact with each other, you know, and talk about our football team, you know, that all of us love. You know, we all love this team. We all want to see us win. You know, we all want to see the same things, but you guys all want to be attention-grabbing little girls, you know. What are you, a 15-year-old schoolgirl? You need constant attention. You got to sit there and run your mouth. You know, call people the N-bomb, you know. Call everybody call them what you want, man. I mean, it's ridiculous. You're getting nowhere. You're getting nowhere, because 99% of the time, what we're going to do is we're going to hit the delete button right there, and then we're going to block you, because we don't want that kind of attention here, you know. And if you guys want to get on here and, you know, troll us, whatever, you know, Eagles trolls, Giants trolls, whoever you are, don't matter, you know. As long as you keep your comments clean, you know, and don't make any derogatory statements towards anybody, you know, and just, you don't belittle people. You belittle the team all you want. You talk about the team all you want, but when you direct it towards the person, that, you know, that's just irrelevant. You know, it has nothing to do with anything. This is just our opinion. You know, you share your opinion too. Just put it down in the comment section. Just make sure you watch your mouth, man. Because you guys got to remember, there's kids on here that are 8 years old that are watching this because they love this team too, you know. You guys got to remember this. Remember it. I know there's a lot of sickos in this world, but you guys got it, man. I mean, it makes me, I'm disgusted by it. I really am. And I hope you guys can find a way to find yourself, find God, man, because, you know, without him, y'all wouldn't be. Just remember that. You know, you guys, you're going to meet your maker one of these days. And you ain't going to have a good story to tell if you're out there doing crazy stuff, you know. So I know when I meet him, I want to be able to tell him, you know, tell him my story and make him proud. Or, you know, when I get up there and see my mom, you know, I want her to be proud, you know. Hey, I seen what you did, you know. And that's my goal. My goal is to make her proud every day, you know. So with that being said, guys, I mean, just hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Remember, you know, I'm the one and only Joe C. at the one and only Zeke Prelliot Experience. And, you know, I rep that Zeke all day. And you guys just remember, man, to get respect, you gotta get respect. And, you know, you can lose it. It's possible to lose respect, but that's the thing about it. You can always get it back. It's always there. You can always earn it back. It's kind of like money. You know, you lose the money, earn it back. So then you gotta work a little harder, but you can earn it back. And I think that's what Dez is trying to accomplish here, is that, you know, lost a little respect, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this and this and this, and I'm gonna earn it back. You know, I'm gonna earn my respect back. I'm gonna earn my money back. And I think that's why they're not talking about Dez, you know, because when the season breaks, we're gonna know that, hey, they're not gonna cut his contract. We don't need to. We don't need the money. We're still under the cap, so we're good. All we need to do is draft some people. And if we can make it till next year without spending any more money that we don't need to, that's not necessary, we'll have $65, almost $70 million next year. So, I mean, I think we're safe. I think Dez is safe. You know, he ain't going nowhere. You can quote me on that one. I can almost bet my life that Dez will be here. But, as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Smash that like button for me on every one of my videos. Just go in there, turn the video on, and hit the like button and back out. You ain't gotta watch the video. Just get me out there, man. I'm trying to come up in this thing and bring bring you guys the best news possible and have good conversations with people, you know. The whole point of this is to meet, you know, have the fans meeting each other, you know, and supporting each other and supporting our team. So the more you guys can get me out there or get yourselves out there, or, you know, all these other people, because there's plenty of people out here, you know, subscribe to them, you know, show them that respect and you'll get it back. At least for me anyway, you know, respect goes a long way in my book. But like I said, in order to get it, you got to give it. So, I mean, just hit me up, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And, well, that's it. I'm out. Peace.
Is this thing on? Word.
So what, we get drunk. So what, we smoke weed. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what, we go out.
Hey, let me get a lighter,
That's how it's
please.
supposed to be.
'Cause you know I'm